A backed by popular demand customer favorite, which is one of our most requested items. It's the Pankocrusted shrimp. You can choose the original or you can choose the coconut flavor. They're both amazing. They're both melt in your mouth, tender, juicy, sweet, and that super crispy, crunchy coating that the panko is famous for. And you can get all 45 today at this great sale price with free shipping. You can do a single shipment. You can do auto ship. Say, hey, I never want to run out of my fabulous shrimp. This is not mini shrimp. This is not popcorn shrimp. This is not baby shrimp or even mama shrimp. This is the colossal Mac Daddy shrimp that, Curtis, you are famous for. I'm so glad we get to kick these off together because I want to eat while you do the talking on this one.
Yeah, I got you. I have got you. So here's what's so wonderful. The shrimp actually just got brought out to me. This was totally unprompted, by the way, in the exact same container that we were just showing. So in that perforated container, it is absolutely perfect. You're gonna eat. You want me to do the work? Well, guess what I'm gonna do, Sarah, because I can't help myself. Oh.
Well, now if we both have our mouths full, who's going to do the talking?
You know what? The flavor of these shrimp are really unbelievable. Now, you can make it this simple. You can just take a handful of these shrimp, you can stick it straight over some coleslaw, and you can just sort of do it like that. Whether you go for the one with coconut or without, that's totally up to you, of course. I do have a couple of different sauces for you. I've got my soy and ginger. That's delicious, and you can sort of get that in and around on the slaw. I've also got my beautiful sriracha aioli. So if you wanted to do little tortillas, I'm actually going to go ahead, look at the size of them. One of these shrimp is plenty. I'm going to go ahead and drop those there, and then with a little bit of that aioli, I mean, hello. That's the sriracha aioli. What a feast. How do they taste, Sarah?
They're amazing. In fact, I'm kind of obsessed with your sriracha mayo. I call it like your spicy mayo. You can get either two of the soy, 2 of the spicy mayo, or you can get 1 of each. They go very quickly every single time, but this is our first presentation of the original, and as also a second choice, the coconut. How would you describe the 2 flavors to everyone, Curtis?
Look, the coconut is mild. It's not sweet coconut. It's just a ever so lightly flavored coconut, you know. But so good. The original, of course, it's just so good. The shrimp is quite sweet in unto itself. Let me cut into one for you. You ready for this? I spoke to my mum yesterday. Have a look at that steamy, delicious shrimp. And look at that beautiful white shrimp. It is just so, so perfect. Dave's going to get us in focus there. Good on you, Dave. Well done. Dave's been suffering a little bit today, ladies and gentlemen, so be gentle with him. I'm going to cut through another one for you. I spoke to my mum on the way home, and she was like, you're driving me crazy with that shrimp. And I tell you what, the flavour of that perfect white shrimp is just second to none.
Okay, here's what's happening. These could go in 1 hour. These could go very, very quickly now. Everyone is getting 45. You can do the original or you can do the coconut. They're all crispy. It's the perfect combination of a nice, big, juicy, tender, sweet shrimp with just the perfect amount of coating. Enough to give it the crunch, the pop, but the coating does not overwhelm the shrimp. That's what I love. It takes the perfect balance, the perfect combination to have something so delicious. And they're individually packaged. So let me show you this. They come in these nice individual pouches. You can take some out. You can put them on your Today's Special, the grill, the griddle. You can just go ahead and put them right on our amazing Today's Special grill. Or you can pop them in the air fryer. These are amazing in the air fryer. You can add a little deep dish air frying if you want as well. And you can make tacos. You could make a salad. You could pop these in any of your favorite dishes. You can wrap them up in a little tortilla. You can create some of the most amazing appetizers. All you want to do is add one of the sauces, and I think you'll be good to go. These are so popular that any host who sort of has a party at home or hosts any type of event, one thing we all consistently order, Curtis, is your panko coated shrimp, because this is a people pleaser. If there's a party, everyone is always gathered around the panko coated shrimp. I mean, they are so delicious, and they're nice and generous in their size. So 2 or 3 are really quite filling.
Listen, your family and mine, look at that beautiful, sweet white shrimp that whole way down. I mean, the flavor of this, you guys, is exactly as you would imagine it. Crunchy and crispy on the outside, perfectly sweet and succulent on the inside. I served these at the SAG Awards as well. I served the Faroe Island salmon for a main course. This was the first course for them, and I serve it at all our important parties. We have a big events company, and we're constantly doing beautiful, big, fancy events. This is always a huge hit. It's so easy to do too. You just literally open the package, you throw them on the sheet tray. I shouldn't be saying this on TV, should I? I'm giving away all my secrets. But the truth is, I'll show it to you. Look, I'll take those 4 and I'll pop them over here. We'll make a very generous sandwich. Let me just show you how we present these. You take a bag, right, and this is how they come. You go like this and you just cut the top off, all right? You take it, you stick it on to the sheet tray. This is the perforated sheet tray, and you put it in the oven. You come back 12 minutes later, and they are perfect. It is seriously that easy. There is nothing else to do. Okay, let's switch them out for some delicious crispy ones. Woohoo, yes, please. Okay, so this is the original. And this is the pan that we were just seeing. That's the perforated pan, and that's the deep pan. You could also just pop it over the sheet pan. Imagine doing a sandwich, though, where you load these up. This is kind of like a bit of a take on a po' boy, I guess is a good way to describe it. I'm going to load those shrimp up, so maybe 2 or 3 per. That's very, very generous, by the way. You could easily do it with less than that. And then a little bit of that sriracha aioli. Oh, my goodness. So good. So tasty. Don't you just love the crunch, Sarah, when you first bite into one? I keep asking you questions to see if you're actually eating or if you're there watching me, but the flavour...
I like when you ask me questions, because it gives me a heads up to stop eating for just a moment. I want to show you the size of these. These are really impressive. Have you ever ordered a shrimp appetizer and you were disappointed when it arrived at your table? You're like, I paid $12 for that. I paid $16. I paid $18 for that shrimp dinner or that shrimp appetizer. Look at the size of these. I'll put a few on my hand so you can see. They are giant. They are massive, colossal shrimp. And here's the best part. That's just not the breading. Sometimes I've done it. I've been out at a restaurant and they put way too much breading on. You're very disappointed with the amount of meat that's on the inside. So I can cut these in half like you've seen Curtis do out there at his kitchen in California. This is what you want. Look at the amount of meat on the inside. Look at the amount of shrimp that you're getting. Every single bite, it's the perfect balance. He has hand-selected the shrimp just for you. They are hand-cut, they are hand-rolled. You get the crispy panko on the outside, and they're already cooked. So what are all the different ways we can prepare these? Can we put them on our today's special grill and griddle? What do you recommend?
You know what? I've never tried them on a grill or griddle. I'm sure that you can. Of course you can. There's absolutely no reason why you can't. The truth is the easiest way is throw them through the oven. Pop them through the air fryer. Of course you can deep fry them as well if you want to, and they come out beautifully crisp if you do it that way. But it's totally up to you. It's so easy to pop them in the oven. I always put them on a perforated tray because it just gets them extra crispy. But I even do it like this. I mean, included in a crudité platter. I tell you what'll go first. It's probably not the cauliflower florets. It's probably one of these incredible panko-crusted shrimp. You can serve them with a mayonnaise-based sauce, a gremolata, a pesto. You can serve it with soy-based sauce, a sriracha aioli, a squeeze of lemon. I mean, there's so many ways to serve these, and each way is as good as the last. Oh.
They are delicious. This is the hardest part you're gonna have to think about. What sauce do you want to eat them with? Because they're all so amazing. I would hate for you to miss out on this. Every time these are on air, they sell out. How many do we have left? I don't want you to miss out. We have the original, we have the coconut, and you can do single shipment or you can do auto shipment. Coconut's about ready to sell out. Coconut, always the first to go. It gives you just a little bit more of that robust texture, a little bit of a subtle sweetness, but not overwhelming. Of course, you can't go wrong with the original, but you have to order them right now. They're going very quickly. Don't forget, we've got FlexPay, and the great thing is we have free shipping on all Curtis Stone. So whether you're getting the sauces, whether you're getting seasoning, whether you're getting spatulas, utensils, you're getting that griddle press, everything today is at free shipping and handling, which really means when you put several items in your cart, that adds up to some really significant savings. And I know that's something that you guys are all looking for. So jump in. We'd love to get this out to you. All right, I'm gonna take another bite, Curtis, so we can take turns talking and eating. We've got a good rhythm going.
I like that. Okay, so I've got my sriracha aioli. I always have this just in a little sauce boat, a little dipping sauce for people because it really is everybody's favorite, especially that sriracha aioli with this one. No questions asked. Let me give you a few lunch ideas because this isn't just a snack. Look, I've put some rice in here. I'd take maybe 2 or 3 of those beautiful coconut shrimp. I'd pop them in over there. Now, I don't know if we still have any left in the auto ship, but then I'd take some tomato and coconut sort of curry sauce straight over the top. I tell you what, this, my friends, is an absolute delicious way to serve lunch. I've also got some soba noodles over here. So noodles and some vegetables. I'll go with the original for this one. And this is a great, like, appetizer salad. By the way, these are delicious when they're straight out of the oven. That's the best way to eat them. But if they do sit around for a while, they're still really good. They really are, and I know that from experience because I've served lunches. You know, sometimes you put things in the middle of the table and it takes people a minute to get through to the table. And I was all stressed thinking, oh, my crispy shrimp's not going to be as good. It's still really wonderful. I mean, I'm dipping it over here in the sriracha because I can't help myself. But Sarah, you know it. They are delicious.
They are. And I really hate to keep eating in front of you, but I can't help myself. I'm telling you, you have to try these. They're so amazing.
So good.
And they're really high quality. And the fact that they're so juicy and big,
Right.
I think you're gonna be so impressed. And everything's on free shipping. So let's talk about the sauces real quick. You can get 2 of the spicy mayo, or you can get 2